I'll show you how to search for key terms in a work by C.S. Lewis using inline search. Broaden your search to the entire collection of C.S. Lewis, and even hunt down key ideas in Lewis's personal letters. The works of C.S. Lewis have left an unforgettable impression on the hearts and minds of Christians for decades, and now they're fully searchable and have been enriched with sophisticated tagging. For instance, as you're reading through the Screwtape letters, you can run an inline search for everywhere Lewis talks about important topics like humility. Or search for other key terms like virtue and discover everywhere this topic is discussed. We can broaden our search to Lewis's works by opening a new search panel and defining our search parameters to author: C.S. Lewis. Then enter the phrase moral law into the search box and see everywhere that Lewis discusses this topic. Plus, we can drill down even further by including the search operator near in all capital letters to find all of the times that moral law occurs in the same context as instinct. We can also search and specially tag portions of Lewis's works with the label personal letter. For instance, I can pull up all of Lewis's letters by typing label personal letter in curly brackets. If I want to isolate certain concepts within his letters, like every time he writes about Christian virtue, I can add Christian virtue within before my search of his personal letters. Finally, I can find every letter within my collection where Lewis writes to his friend and fellow author J.R.R. Tolkien. When we open Lewis's letters to Tolkien on October 27, 1949, we find that Lewis praised his colleague for his completion of The Lord of the Rings. He writes, "I have drained the rich cup and satisfied a long thirst." Finally, we can share this quote within Logos' visual copy by selecting it, right-clicking on the text, and selecting visual copy. From here, we can select the slide we want and share with PowerPoint, Proclaim, or any of our social media platforms. The Logos edition of the works of C.S. Lewis lets you search a single volume looking for repeated ideas, search the entire collection for thoughts such as moral law, and search the letters by date, place, and recipient. Never before have the works of such an influential figure been so accessible.